We just got official word. Tonight's show is sold out.
I know I've been excited ever since I saw the match card for tonight.
Enough chit-chat, gentlemen. Let's get this show on the road.
Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
One of the only good things to ever come out of the state of New Jersey.
Jersey tough. There's no doubt about that. Successful career coming in WWE. The Glamazon, one of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Beth Phoenix looks poised for competition here tonight.
And from Buffalo, New York, the Divas Champion, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
You know, the competition has changed so much since Beth Phoenix's heyday, but this is a new chance to test the mettle.
Oh, you're right, Byron, but Beth Phoenix was ready for the evolution before the evolution was ready for her. Tonight, Phoenix gets comeuppance.
The youngest Hall of Fame inductee in the history of WWE. Plenty of superstars take pride in where they come from in the mischievous Jersey native. Liv Morgan is no different.
Liv credits her Jersey roots for her grit and attitude in the ring. She says knowing that she has all of the 201 behind her is what motivates her to never back down from a fight.
You have to respect pride like that. We'll see if Morgan can gain an advantage with her scrappy wrestling style.
Then you have Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, a moniker that has never been more applicable to a superstar. Some could argue that no competitor has ever dominated the women's division as convincingly as Beth Phoenix.
And if you happen to have an argument against that, you might not want to say it to Beth's face, because she doesn't just look intimidating. That strength and power game is the real deal.
Big time power slam.
Just a relentless assault from Beth.
The Glamazon is now fully in control. I don't have you walking funny.
Corey, I've got to know, how exactly does one overcome the unique skill set that Beth Phoenix brings to the table?
Matching Phoenix's power is impossible, so go with the tried and true tactic of wearing her out. Speed, agility, those skills are out of the Glamazon's wheelhouse and should be considered your best bet. Uh-oh. Up and...
Alley-oop!
Face first.
That was awesome.
Liv Morgan needs to figure this out.
Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here.
Gutbuster!
Across the shoulder. Filthy. Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power!
I think you're right.
Alabama slam!
That was all sorts of nasty.
She's starting to drag a little bit.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Clothesline delivered.
And Phoenix is picking the competition apart.
The Glamazon is now fully in control. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Well scouted by Liv Morgan.
Liv isn't taking this lying down anymore.
It's time for Liv to take advantage of the misstep and take command.
Oh, had that well scouted. A submission move coming here.
And the torture rack. The torture.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
Well, I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Liv is really out of it. She might be done soon.
Uh-oh, Glam Slam.
Beth may have put an exclamation on this one. There's two.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
Half man, half amazing, but all business.
He's the founder of the Hurt Business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 259 pounds, MVP.
Who can forget that MVP once held the United States Championship for 343 days, which at the time was a record.
After a tough upbringing, 9 years spent locked up, MVP is living proof you don't let past failures define you, because now all he does is win.
A sudden chill in the air. Dexter Lumis is here.
And his opponent from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 239 pounds, Dexter Lumis.
There is absolute nothingness when you look into the eyes of Dexter Lumis.
There are sinister plans at work in his head right now. Oh my God, what is this guy? Oh my Lord, wow.
I think I'm gonna go hide now.
Make way, Saxton. Leave a little room for me. This guy creeps me out.
When you think of crafty veterans, there are a few people who come to mind more than Montavious Porter, better known as MVP.
MVP has dedicated this stage of his career to passing on wisdom and mentoring young superstars, but he can still get it done in the ring, too.
True, MVP is a superstar who practices what he preaches, looking to add to his resume here tonight.
And with Dexter Lumis, you never quite know what to expect, other than the mind games and devastating offense and the intense creepiness.
Yeah, Lumis is absolutely not the guy you want to stand across the ring from. To Saxton's point, that's both because of his fists and because of the van he keeps parked and running outside of the arena. Not necessarily in that order.
From behind, into the German.
Dishing out a suplex.
These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt. A neck breaker. The powerhouse Lumis on the wrong side of things there.
MVP putting that in-ring know-how to good use, just outclassing his opponent in every way right now.
Nice reversal by Lumis.
Behind, back suplex. Up high, down low, leg drop.
This could be it. Cover. 1, 2. And he kicks out at 2.
And frustration might be starting to set in. Oh, down by the DDT.
And Corey, if you're MVP, how do you approach this match tonight?
Trust in your experience. MVP knows every facet of this business. As long as he stays cool, he'll be in this fight. And there's MVP practicing what he preaches, getting it done like clockwork. MVP looking for it. Drive by. And that may keep Lumis down.
Makes the cover. 2, 3. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, MVP.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
Time to think big!
A powerhouse of positivity.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
As Corey can attest to, Big E's known to have a good time, but now he has a serious side.
And it's that serious side that Big E's opponents need to worry about. One of the strongest human beings walking the planet Earth. A multiple-time Intercontinental Champion and a top single star in WWE.
A true superstar inside the ring and out.
And his opponent from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Titus O'Neil.
You know, Titus O'Neil's not only an incredible athlete, but he learns from his mistakes. Notice Titus walks to the ring these days. He learned his lesson at the greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, when he tripped and slid head first under the ring. College football standout. He great dad and even a pillar of the community. And Corey, I really think Titus wants to add winner to that list tonight.
We're about to see if Titus can get the job done.
Big E set for competition here tonight. Looks as focused as he ever has, maybe even more so.
We know Big E knows how to turn it on when the lights shine bright, and tonight is no different. This is a Big E to be feared.
Certainly a Big E to be watched closely.
And he's standing across the ring from Titus O'Neil. And since Titus made it to the ring without sliding under the apron, we can safely say he is one of the most powerful opponents you could ever draw in the ring.
Titus's strength among superstars is absolutely legendary. If he leans too much into his power, there's no denying that strategy has served him well in the past.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, and Titus O'Neil turns the tables.
Reversal on top of reversal. Short clothesline hits its mark.
And Titus's power game gets nullified there.
Yeah, Big E turning it on there.
Side slam. Big E, of course, loves to have fun, but he knows how to get serious once the bell rings. And once he does, there is perhaps no one more dangerous than Big E.
He knows how to get serious, Cole, but that doesn't always necessarily mean he will tonight. Big E needs to focus, needs to keep his head on a swivel. He can swivel his hips after the match.
Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam. Driven down.
The power on display right now is ridiculous. Big slam.
Waist lock.
Belly flex. Big E on the move.
Oh, incredible elevation from the big man.
Big E focusing on a target and hitting the bullseye.
Talk about explosive. Big E. The big ending. That's it. Big E just ended things.
That's gotta be it.
2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Big E.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 380 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Eddie Guerrero, the Luchadors.
As a former tag champ myself, I know when I see a championship caliber team, and this is the dictionary definition of one.
It's a hostile takeover.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
Multi-time tag team champions, one of the great factions in sports entertainment history. Change the game. Brash, bold, and not afraid to offend anyone.
Tag team action underway with Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. And across the ring we see Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Hard to decide what team has the advantage here. It'll probably come down to who can cut the ring in half the best, who can control the pace.
Oh, from the rope.
Clubbing blow to the back. Solid contact from Kevin Nash. Dropped with a suplex. He's taking some good hits. Getting tossed. Backbreaker. Oh, the face has been planted. Oh, right to the body. Oh! Wards off that offense from Hall. Is on the springboard. What a shot. Oh, what a hook.
What's coming next?
Taking their time. Oh, punch to the gut.
I'll take the wind right out of you.
That hurt.
Gentlemen, Rey Mysterio may be fading away here.
Maybe just stay down, man. You've done enough.
What a wrist clutch suplex.
Oh, the face has been planted.
Shot right to the midsection. The pace of this match being set by Hall.
Hall cannot be stopped right now. Military press.
He's putting something together.
Oh, ooh, what a knee lift. Somebody better check his nose. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And
oh! Here it comes! Finishing touches! Wow!
Mysterio grounded. The ultimate underdog needs a miracle.
Big Sexy thinking about the end. Here it comes.
Jackknife!
The soul just left Rey's body.
Guerrero's fault. He's going for the pin. This could be it.
That will end it.
Here are your winners, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO!
And it's Kevin Nash finishing this one off for the team.
tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it. And I hope we see these guys tagging again real soon.
The legend is here!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley. Weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
You are looking at dominance without equal.
Power from another dimension.
One of the most prolific strikers in WWE history.
A man who knows absolutely no fear.
And the thing about The Undertaker is the attitude. The fact that he knows he's an incredible warrior, that he will do anything and everything he needs to win.
A competitor who has survived the toughest battles WWE has ever witnessed.
Three decades of dominance.
The dead man's wrath is unending.
An unspeakable reign of terror over the WWE.
And this is the moment where there is no turning back for The Undertaker's opponent.
Welcome to Damnation.
You are looking at one of the most vicious strikers this industry has ever known.
He kicks like lightning.
Yeah, and Shinsuke Nakamura has a bad attitude to match.
No, he doesn't. He just doesn't like you, Saxton.
And his opponent from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
I love how Nakamura always carries himself like a champion.
Effortless charisma on display.
I say Shinsuke Nakamura is overconfident and selfish.
Oh, I say you're jealous, but that's okay. So is most of the WWE Universe.
Shinsuke Nakamura, one of the most most aggressive individuals I've ever witnessed. One of the all-time greats in the ring around the world. Promoting look on The Undertaker, who has come to regard the WWE ring as his own domain, where he makes all the rules and decides the fate of his opponents. But we'll have to wait and see if this ring is still his yard by the end of this match tonight.
And across the way, we have Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style. A striker whose reputation precedes him and whom many superstars rightly fear.
Yeah, when it comes to Nakamura, just one of his earth-shaking strikes could be all it takes for him to grab the win here tonight. Here's a snapmare. Ouch. Followed by the knee drop.
That'll fracture an orbital.
From behind, German suplex released. Undertaker retaliates. He switches it back around. Counter, and now there's
Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
When facing Shinsuke Nakamura, one thing you'll most certainly have to deal with is his continued frenzy of strikes. What's the best way to contend with that?
There's only one option, Cole, and that's keep up. Shinsuke's never going to back off or give you time to strategize, so you have to come at him with just as much fury and match his intensity.
That kick drops them to their knees, and now kick after kick after kick. Roundhouse kicks keep coming.
Good night. What a devastating move by Nakamura, asserting his place on the throne. Kinshasa!
Oh, man.
Celebration imminent for Nakamura.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner. He is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat. WWE Universe, let him talk to you.
I think LA Knight may let his fists do the talking tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hagerstown, Maryland. Weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight.
Was a top name in NXT the moment he arrived.
Well, believe me, it won't be long before the entire WWE Universe knows LA Knight's name.
Two decades of experience, top titles won throughout the world.
Definitely set to grab headlines here in WWE is LA Knight.
Yes, the social media phenomenon has arrived.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 185 pounds, Logan Paul.
You know, we know Logan Paul's taken on some of the top names in boxing and WWE, and he may be big on the internet, but can he really handle a fight?
Why don't you roll in the ring and find out yourself, Saxton?
No, I'm good. I'm good right here.
Put a little respect on Logan Paul's name. I have a question for you guys. How many folks can say they made their WWE debut across the ring from Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania?
You're right, Corey. Logan Paul accomplished something that few ever have.
And Rey Mysterio was the one who felt the honor.
Ugh.
WWE Universe, your eyes are not deceiving you. Logan Paul is here, set for competition.
Cole, we're looking at a global social media megastar who's recently added sports entertainment to his long list of skills. Anyone who throws stones Logan's way is just jealous, envious as to how Paul has taken to the squared circle like a fish to water.
Like him or not, you can't deny his quick ability to pick things up here in WWE.
And with LA Knight, you're looking at a superstar, at a man of a certain set of skills who absolutely knows how to get things done in the ring. Just gets right up in your face and takes you on head on.
LA Knight all attitude tonight, but how does he convert confidence into results?
Knight has thoroughbred athleticism. His in-ring knowledge is almost surgical. So as long as he keeps his cool, there's a very strong chance he earns the win tonight.
Double knee arm breaker.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Sidewalk slam.
Almost drove him through the ring.
He's locked up here. Oh, what a DDT.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Looking for the suplex.
Oh, no.
Neck breaker.
Power slam.
Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
Byron's gonna love this. The Dude Buster. And Knight's firmly in command.
And that's what we talk about when we say LA Knight is a thoroughbred, just working his opponent over in surgical fashion.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Straight punch.
Sidewalk slam.
And a mud hole is being stomped.
Here's the torture rack.
Racked up, not finished yet.
Oh my. LA Knight getting it done there.
Pure physicality. Logan Paul's in a daze. This could be over soon.
LA Knight kick to the gut
With BFT, Logan Paul is done.
2. And that's all she wrote. Corey, I think that might be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it.